Welcome to Strong Body Flow, a practice where the focus is on strengthening the whole body. When you're ready, we'll begin in a kneeling position. So just resting hands on thighs, starting with a few head rolls, beginning to synchronize your movement with a slow and steady breath. If it feels good for your head and neck, you can start to move through full circles a few times clockwise, and then anti-clockwise. Bringing the head back through neutral, making fists with the hands rolling out the wrists. Shaking the hands out all together and coming into tabletop. Bring the right fingertips to your temple and start to draw circles with the right elbow, lifting the elbow up to the sky to open the chest, and then down to the mat so you find like a side crunching action. Inhale to open, exhale to bring elbow towards the mat. Final time, lifting the elbow, opening the chest, bringing the elbow back down. Then reach the right arm up and extend and lift the right leg. Finding your balance here to begin. Reach the right arm overhead, inhale. Exhale, bring elbow to knee. Inhale to open. Exhale to bring it in. 4 more, going at the pace of your breath. Final time, inhale to open, exhale to extend. Come back to the balance. Sweep your right leg all the way forwards to come into a lunge, reaching the right arm up to find a twist. Tuck your back toes. Inhale to lift the arms. Right hand catches the back heel or just grazes the heel if it's not within reach. Left arm reaches up, lengthening the left side body. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, windmill left hand back down. Sweep your right leg back into the balance. Come back to tabletop. Bring the left fingertips to the temple and start to draw circles with the left elbow, opening the chest to the left, crunching in as you bring elbow towards the mat. Moving with your breath, inhale as you open, exhale as you bring it in. Extend the left arm up and lift the leg to find the balance. Reach your left arm overhead, inhale. Exhale, bring elbow to knee. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you bring it in. 4 more times. Moving with your breath. Final time, inhale to reach from fingers to toes. Exhale to bring elbow to knee. Extend arm and leg, then sweep your left leg forwards, bending the knee, reaching your left arm up to find a twist. Tuck your back toes. Inhale to lift the arms. Left hand will reach back. See if you can catch your ankle. Right arm will reach up, lengthening the right side body. Inhale as you reach through the right arm. Exhale, lower the right hand back down. Sweep the left leg back into the balance. Come back into tabletop. Coming up onto tented fingers. With your inhale, dip your belly to arch your spine. And start to bend your elbows, lower chest and chin. Start to round the lower back. Then bring the round through the mid back into the upper back. Ripple yourself forwards to lie down on your belly. Bring the hands under the shoulders and start to roll from side to side, pushing yourself away from the mat as you roll. If you need to spend a little more time on one side, you could rock back and forwards. And then shift. Come back through center, push up into tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your hips to find downward dog. Inhale to lift the right leg. Exhale to step the foot in between the hands. Keep your belly resting on your front thigh. Reach your arms forwards. Gaze down. Step the back foot forwards, resting the belly on the thighs. This time, draw your arms back like you're skiing downhill. Shift weight back through your heels. Reach the arms forwards, step your right foot back, resting the belly on the left thigh. Step your back foot forwards, staying low in your chair. Step the left foot back. This time, turn your chest to the right. Keep the arms reaching forwards. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, untwist, step the back foot forwards. Step your right foot back, twisting the chest to the left, keeping the chest low and level with the thigh. Hold for breath in. Exhale, release the twist, step the back foot forwards into chair. This time, reaching your arms up. Shift your weight further back through your heels. Sink the hips a little lower. With your next exhale, fold forwards. Let everything go. Relax your chin towards your chest. Bring hands to thighs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, plant the hands, step to plank. Holding for a breath in. With your exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale to find cobra. Could be a baby cobra, could be a little bigger cobra. And exhale back to downward dog. Inhale to lift the right leg high. Exhale to step the foot in between the hands. Arms up for high lunge. Inhale. Cross the right arm over the left. Wrap the forearms around one another. And start to lift your elbows up. Maybe beginning to arch the back ever so slightly. Lower the elbows a little. Shift your weight into your front foot. Lift the back leg, crossing the back leg over the front. Sit your hips down in eagle. Option to keep the elbows lifted, or you could start to bring elbows to knees, rounding the spine. Inhale to lift elbows away. Step the left leg back, coming back to your high lunge. Lower the back knee down to the mat for low lunge. Then cactus your arms, roll your shoulders back. Big breath in, open your chest. And exhale, plant the hands, step to plank. Moving through your vinyasa, breath by breath. Taking a little pause in each pose. Coming back to downward dog. Lifting the left leg. Exhale to step through to high lunge. Inhale as you lift the arms. This time, left arm crosses over right. Wrap the forearms around one another. Start to lift your elbows ever so slightly, arching the back. Lower the elbows, shift weight into your front foot as you pick up the back leg, crossing it over the front. Sitting the hips down in eagle. Option to keep elbows away from knees, or you could start to round the spine. Tap your elbows against your knees. Inhale to lift the elbows, extend the right leg back into high lunge. Lower the knee for low lunge. Unwind your arms. Open them out to the sides. Big breath in as you open the chest. Exhale, plant the hands, step to plank. Moving through your vinyasa, breath by breath. Coming back to downward facing dog. Inhale as you ripple forwards to the top of a high plank. Stepping the feet together. Open into side plank on your left. Then bend your right knee, lift the foot, and slowly step the foot forwards to come into a twisted lunge. Hold for breath in. As you exhale, spin the back foot, turn around, come up for warrior two. Sink the hips, relax the shoulders. Extend your front leg, reach both arms up, inhale. As you exhale, bend from the right side waist, reaching your arms towards the top of the mat. Keeping the chest open. Hold for breath in. Exhale out. Start to bend the front knee. Place the right hand on the mat, reach the left arm up. Extended side angle. Start to draw circles with the left arm, reaching the arm forwards, up, and back. Lift the arm up. Place the right hand ahead of the foot. Shift your weight into your right foot as you lift the back leg, coming into half moon. Focusing your gaze on one spot to help with the balance. Start to bend the standing leg, lower the back foot. Frame your front foot with your hands, step to plank. And you can either take a vinyasa, you could always skip it if you need a little break. Just go straight to downward dog. From downward dog, ripple to the top of a high plank, stepping your feet together. Open to side plank on the right, and lift your left leg, bending the knee. Super slowly step the foot forwards to come into a twisted lunge. Reaching through the left fingertips. Inhale as you open your chest. Exhale as you spin the back foot open, turn around, come up for warrior two. Relax the shoulders, sink the hips a little. Inhale to straighten the front leg, reach your arms up. Exhale, bending from the left side waist, reaching the arms to the top of the mat. Keep your chest open. Inhale as you hold. Exhale, rebend the front knee, lower the left hand down. And reaching your right arm up. Start to draw circles with the right arm. Bringing the arm back. Forwards, up, and back. And reaching the right arm up, place the left hand ahead of you as you shift your weight into the foot. Lift the back leg for half moon. Keeping your chest and hips open to the side of your space. Rebend the standing leg, lower the back foot. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Either taking a vinyasa or just going straight back to downward dog. In downward dog, bend the left knee. And come into side plank on your left. Bring the right hand to the left knee and guide the knee up to the sky to come into a twist. Staying in the twist, sit your hips down and wrap the right arm around the left leg. Turn and gaze behind you. Start to turn around, plant both hands, and extend your front leg back up to three-legged down dog. Inhale. Keep the leg lifted as you shift forwards into a one-legged plank. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Push up into cobra. Inhale. Bend your left leg. Roll onto the right side of your body and place the foot behind you. Then with an inhale, lift up for a wild thing, pushing the floor away. As you exhale, sit the hips back down, roll onto your belly, and come back to downward facing dog. Bend the right knee. Come into side plank on your right. Left hand comes to the knee, guiding you into a twist. Staying in the twist, sit your hips down. Left arm wraps around the right leg. Turn and gaze over your right shoulder. And turning around, plant the hands, extend the right leg back up for three-legged down dog. Keeping the leg lifted, ripple forwards, high plank, and lower down to your belly. Inhale to come into cobra. Bend the right leg, roll to the left side body, plant the foot behind you. Inhale to lift up for wild thing. Exhale to sit the hips down, roll back onto your belly. Push up into tabletop. Then keeping the hips over the knees, walk your hands forward, sink your chest down for puppy pose. Either resting the chin or the forehead on the mat. Just taking time to open through the chest and the shoulders. If you'd like a little more here, bring your hands together. Bend your elbows to bring your hands towards the back of your head. Inhale to lift your chest. Then plant your forearms on the mat. You want forearms to be a forearms distance apart. So you could hold on to the elbows to measure and open the arms out. Arms can either stay parallel or you could clasp the hands if that helps you feel more stable. Then tucking the toes, lift your hips to come into dolphin. You can take it a little bit at a time, keeping a bend in the knees, heels can stay off the mat. Give yourself time to adjust. Then relax your chin to your chest. Focus on pressing the floor away. Walk your feet back down the mat, lower your knees. Come back to tabletop. Then tucking your toes, lifting your hips to find downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the right leg high, opening out the hip. Sweep your right leg out to the right side and plant the foot on the outside of the right hand. Lower the back knee down to come to lizard. And keeping the left hand on the mat, right arm reaches up and back to catch the back foot. Don't worry if it's not within reach. You could work the pose from here. Slowly release the back foot. Edge your right foot to the left side of the mat to come into pigeon. And then instead of folding forwards, walk your hands to the left side to come into a twist. You can either keep your fingertips on the mat here, or you could come down to the forearms if it's available. Turn to face forwards, then sit over on your right side, sweep your back leg forwards. Shift weight into your front foot to lift the hips and extend the back leg, finding warrior 3. Focusing the gaze down to help with the balance. Keep the back leg lifted as you stand up, sweeping the leg forwards. You can bend the knee to come into the twist, or you could extend the leg and hold the foot if it's there. Slowly release the twist, sweep the leg back for warrior 3. Lower the foot, plant your hands and step to plank. Moving through your vinyasa. Coming back to downward dog. Lift the left leg high and open the hip. Then sweep the leg out to the side and plant the foot on the outside of the left hand, coming into lizard. Lowering the back knee down. Keep the right hand on the mat. Left arm reaches back to catch the foot, just working the pose from wherever is available. Release the foot, turn to face forwards. Then edge the left foot to the right side of the mat to come into pigeon. Walk the hands over to the right side to find a twist. You can either use the fingertips for support or come down to the forearms. Turn to face forwards, sit over on your left side and sweep the back leg forwards. Shifting weight into that foot as you come up into warrior three. Focusing the gaze, steady your breath. Keep the leg lifted as you stand up. Sweep the leg forwards, and you can either bend the knee in the twist, or you could extend the leg and catch the foot. Release the hold of the foot or the knee. Sweep the leg back. Lower the foot and plant your hands. Step back to plank. From your plank, step your feet together. Open out into side plank on your left. Lift the right leg up, bending the knee. Then super slowly step the foot forwards. Plant the right hand on the inside of the right foot. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Sink your hips down, coming into Malasana. You can use your fingertips for support here. You could bring hands to prayer. And bringing the hands to the mat for support, lift your hips, extend your legs, and bring your feet in hips width. Bending your knees, plant your hands. Rest your knees on the backs of your arms, just above your elbows. If you're unfamiliar with crow, then just practice shifting your weight into your hands and possibly lifting one foot at a time. If you are familiar with crow, then keep shifting weight into your hands as you lift both feet. Lower the feet down, straighten your legs, find ragdoll, just swaying it out, letting your upper body hang heavy. Bring the hands to the thighs. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale to fold forwards, planting the hands, coming into tabletop. Reach the left arm up, twisting open to the left. Inhale. Exhale, thread the left arm under the right. Options here, you could reach the right arm forwards, or you could wrap the arm behind the back. Come back to tabletop. Inhale to reach the right arm up. Exhale to thread right arm under left. You could reach the left arm forwards or wrap it behind the back. Come back to tabletop. And then lie down on your belly. Reach the left arm out to your side and roll onto the left side of your body. You could either stack the legs here, or you could bend the right knee and place the foot behind you. Roll back onto your belly. Reach the right arm to your side and roll to the right side of your body. Either stacking the legs or bending the left knee and placing the foot behind you. Roll back onto your belly. Come up into tabletop. Then bringing the big toes together, open your knees wide to find child's pose. Inviting your body to completely relax here, letting go of all muscular effort so it becomes a deeply restorative child's pose. Lift yourself up, coming into a kneeling position. Just resting the hands on the thighs, rolling the shoulders back a few times. And on the final time, relax your shoulders down the back away from the ears. And that completes the end of this practice. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.